This is the official Fistborn Helper Beginner's Guide. So the first thing we're going to go over is how to navigate. You navigate by pressing P. All of these things show up on your screen. They all show up. The very first thing you want to do is you want to make your way to Big Al's Pizza and start your jobs. I'd suggest grinding at least 20k, but you can grind however much you want to start with. You should start with some money already, but at the minimum you should probably grind at least 10k. Money gain is a bit slow in the beginning, but once your employee levels up, you'll be fine. Now me as an employee level 3, I like to do the cat job, but as you guys start off, the box job gives the most EXP, so you guys may want to do that because I did level up doing the box job. I just do the cat job now for money. The box job, you have to run all the way down there. A trick is to press previous, stop at this bus stop, run down there, run back, teleport back, and the delivery spot will be right here. So that saves you a lot of time. No one told me this, so I'm gonna tell you guys. The missing cat job has 4 spawns. I had to figure them out. It didn't take too long, but it took longer than it had to. Oh, spawn right there. There's a cat spawn right there, as you guys can see. So look right, then look left behind you. There's a cat spawn right here as well. There's a cat spawn behind this bush over here too. What I do is usually zoom out and then just turn my camera for the spawns. There's a cat spawn that spawns right here. There's only 4. This alleyway, behind that bush, behind those dumpsters, and under this tree. It gives a decent amount of money. It's really worth doing after you hit employee level 3. The box job is kind of a waste. Max employee level is 4. There's some food in here to keep you guys hunger up. There's an ATM in here. I'll show you where the bank is. Travel. You're looking for a spot that has a bridge behind it. Right there. When you can see the bridge, your graphics aren't low as mine. Teleport, turn around, run to the bank. Open up a bank account. Now, you don't get ganked that much in this game, but if you do get ganked and you have like 30k on you, or 40k like I had, you're gonna lose 10k. So, open a bank account, put your money in, buy a card. Only take your money out for what you really need. I have 15k on me right now. I'm used to running around with money on me. It's not that hard to get for me though, so I don't really care. But that's what you need to make money and keep your money safe. On to the next section. Alright, so the hospital is for your stats and to rest your fatigue. Your stat checker you buy here for 350. You open it up and it shows you your stats. Now, your strength increases your damage. Your durability increases your health. I don't know if there is a hidden health resistance stat in this game, but I doubt it is. So it's just your base health. Your agility increases your run speed, and if I'm not mistaken, your dodge speed. Your dexterity increases your iframes and your strike speed. Your stamina, of course, is your stamina, so that's self-explanatory. Your muscle increases damage, but it makes you slower. It also has 1 style. Your fat makes you slower. If I'm not mistaken, it buffs muscle slightly. That's why most builds are muscle slash fat instead of just pure muscle. But that stat makes you slower as well. They usually make you swing slower and run slower. But you can kind of nerf that if you have enough stats to counteract them and make a hybrid build. Now, you're going to run to the back of hospital when you're at 60 fatigue. Do not train past 60 fatigue whatsoever. Do not. You will not gain a single stat. When you're in the hospital, there's beds down this way to the left, lined up against the wall. You can see them through the window. And if you run to the back of the hospital, I'm not sure if you can see these. You can't see them through the window. There's beds back here too. So you rest. And without the game pass, it takes 20 minutes to rest 60 fatigue. And with the game pass, it takes 15 minutes to rest 60 fatigue. So do with that information as you will. We're moving on to the next segment. I almost forgot. When your stats are red, that means you need to limit break. There should be a limit breaking segment in this video that shows you where you need to go to limit break, but you need to limit break that stats. Please be wise with how you put in your stats. You only get 20 limit breaks, but when it's red, that means you need to limit break it, and when it turns white, that means your normal stat gain has been returned. Your stat gain is decreasing as you get more stats. So when you hit 1000 strength and it feels horrible to grind, that's not because you're bugged and your stat is white when you think it should be red. It's just bad. You're just getting bad gains. So don't confuse bad gains with not being limit broken, but when your stats red, you need to limit break. All right, we're gonna go over training equipment. So your light vest, that gives you a 15% stat buff to your overall stats, or stat gain, I should say. Your stat gain, not your overall stats. Your heavy vest gives you a 25% stat buff to your overall gain. Limb weights give you an unspecified amount to certain stats, not all stats like the vest do. Breathing mask, it lets you regen stamina passively. It's pretty good. Like, always wear your breathing mask. Just always wear it. There's no point in not wearing it. And when you first start, you really need to wear this all the time. As you're gonna see, my stamina is gonna go up, or my fatigue, I mean. Yep, you see it went up. I have a lot of stamina, so it's not gonna shoot my fatigue up, but when you first start, it's going to just skyrocket your fatigue. Just always wear it. It's going to be kind of annoying going to the bed so much because of it, but just wear it. When you first start off, get 350 strength so you can use this vest. I don't care what anyone says, bro. Get 350 strength so you can use this vest, these limb weights while you train. It is going to make you train 35% faster, bro. If I'm not mistaken, limb weights give, actually I don't know about 35 because I don't know what limb weights give, but at least 25%. Okay, 25%. I know you want 25% more gains, bro. I know you want it. You gotta hit 1.5 thousand TP. You need that 25% more gains. Don't listen to anyone who says, oh, get stamina first. It's literally gonna buff your stamina by 25%. Moving on to the supplements. BCAAs make you gain less fatigue so you can train longer and get more stats out of one session. Muscle burners burn your muscle, of course. Not all of us want to be big and not able to reach the center of our back. Protein shakes, they help you gain muscle. You know, you need to be lean. You might not want to be big, but you need to be lean. Fat burner stops you from being a big back. You know, you don't want to be a big back build. Don't be a big back build. All right, so now that we're at the gym, as it says, fitness gym right there, we're gonna go over push-ups. So, or everything here. Push-ups, they give you strength. Use your heavy vest. Through everything, use this heavy vest. I'm gonna wear it so you don't forget. Push-ups, they give you strength. Sit-ups, they give you durability. Squats, they give you agility. Jumping jacks give you stamina. Roadworks give you agility and stamina. You can get your money out here in case you need to use these treadmills. You need money on you to use treadmills. Only take your money out to use these. Do not just have it out for no reason. For your muscle, you train muscle here. If you want to be a meathead who can't reach the center of your back with that sus elbow drop combo, yeah, train right here. This is right where you belong, on this sweaty rack. You train curl ups here for strength. I hear they're the best strength trainer currently. I use punching bags the whole way through, but I go with the general consensus, which is that curl ups are better. I'm still gonna punch the bags personally, but that's just me. Pull ups give you great dura, like great dura. As soon as you hit 250 durability, do pull ups. Don't do anything else for durability. There's nothing else you really can do except sit ups and dura training, but that's really the best. It's the best. It's by yourself. Only downside is that it costs money. But after employee level 3, you should be straight. I've run into many questions like, why am I not getting stats? And I'm looking at their character and their stamina bar is 0 and they're slumped on the bench. Do not run out of stamina. And wait for this timer to go down. Wait for it to complete and kick you off the machine itself. Do not leave the machine. Wear your vest and stuff before you get on the machine. If you're going to do it manually, then stop pressing the button before you run out of stamina. Do not knock. Just let it refill and gain the stats that you can. I think that's it. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, I'm going to show you how to use the normal trainings and things now. Currently I'm in a gang base. If you press P, you'll see gang base. If you're not in a gang, then you can't claim it, of course. It gives you money depending on how much your leaders upgraded it. That's just some extra info. So for punching bags, these are tires in the gang base, but you can see my stamina going up. It's going up much slower than the average noobs would. But point is, I'm getting stats. So that's how you train stamina on punching bags. Durability training, this is the one you do with a second person. And this durability training actually is the one I do not advise. It gives you less dura, but you get punched until you're low. Do not knock. Cancel before you knock. And then you gain stats. Shadow boxing, I really don't like. I really only did it for quest. Pattern training gives more stats and it's better. Dumbbell curls, you do it the same way you do treads. You just spam the button and keep it above 100%. Pull-ups is the same. Treads the same. I'm pretty sure these muscle machines are the same, although I've never touched one and never will. For shadow boxing, I'll show you how to do shadow boxing. Oops, I forgot this game has a very weird block. You block with C unless I rebinded it. But that's how you do shadow boxing. I don't suggest doing that. It's not really the greatest, but if you want to know how to do the training, that's how you do it. For pattern training, I know some people were confused. I don't know how, but I think they were in bugged servers, and that's why they were confused, because it wasn't counting. Because it tells you what to do. M1, skill, M1, M2. It does it 3 times, and then when it ends, it gives you your fatigue. Just like if you were doing treads or something. Boom, gives you your fatigue. Alright, now, starting from hospital. All of these are going to be starting from hospital. This, bus stop in front of hospital. Turn around, run straight into this park over here. You're going to see a guy sitting at the bench. This is the agility trainer. He gives you a daily quest for agility. As you see, it says quest has been added. You go to miscellaneous, go to quest. He tells you to do something. He wants me to do 5 treadmill sessions that I'm probably going to actually do. For dexterity, you can either pay the money Pay $100 and click until you see this second park. Here it is. Okay, you see that guy sitting over there? Boom. You can pay. Run over here. Talk to this guy for the dexterity quest. What is he gonna do? He's gonna give you a quest. Miscellaneous quest, the same way you did agility. For your strength daily quest, run to the back of hospital. Just run to wrestling. If you run to wrestling, you'll see the guy. He's sitting on a bench with a dumbbell. He's doing dumbbell curls. This is how you know it's the strongest style in the game, bro. Your daily strength quest is from the gym. Notification saying wrestling needs a nerf. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, we're gonna kill two birds with one stone because boxing has all the spawns for boxing are far away. Like there's nothing really close to boxing. I mean there is, but it's still fairly far. So come to fitness gym. For fitness gym, the muscle trainer is in here. This guy right here. He's gonna tell you to do something for muscle. That's your muscle daily quest. The next is boxing, and he's all the, or she's down here. She's all the way down here. Make a left. Run straight down. And we're here. Talk to this lady here. Not that lady. Is that a lady? Not this person. That person is the trainer that's going to give you the style. This is the daily quest. I already have her daily. Now for your durability, I'm going to press quick travel. We're going to go to the off-brand in and out, the dine and dash. Pass up the limit break, come to sumo. Run down here. And you're going to see a guy wearing the same outfit I have on my account. He's going to give you a daily quest for durability. And now you have all your daily quests. And I suggest doing these if you're like trying to really gain stats. You can gain 200 TP per day consistently. Alright, so for your limit break, what you're going to want to do is find your nearest bus stop. When you find your bus stop, click until you see the off-brand in and out called Dine and Dash. After you see the Dine and Dash, you want to teleport and run into this little hole over here, through this little alleyway. It will be the limit breaker guy. When you press P, you'll see him. For your limit break, you're going to have to do, I think it's 4 quests total. You do 3 that he gives you, and then 1 that teleports you. And that 1 that teleports you, you're going to have to do that every time you want to limit break that stat. But for your other stats, all 3 of the quests aren't going to apply for that singular stat. So for strength, you're going to have to do 4 quests. For stamina, you're going to have to do 4 quests, so on and so on. But after you do the 4 quests once, you'll only have to do that 1 trial that you had to do as your last quest. And then you'll be able to limit break from then on. That way. You won't have to do too much else. Use your limit breaks wisely. You only have 20. You can't reset them. Some people say don't limit break agility. I only have 2 in agility. I would suggest that you don't invest too heavily into agility, because your other stats, you need them. Just trust me, you need your limit breaks on those other stats. And I heard agility is really easy to train even when you're in the red. Alright, now we're going to talk about styles. Currently I have Taekwondo. For each style, you need to do a quest. The trainer will give you a quest. After you complete the quest for the style and you have a style, it's not going to give you this style upon completing the quest. You have to go back to the trainer. So after you have the style, you want to talk to them, and then you'll see their skills open up. Now, make sure that you do the quest for the style you want first. The majority of the styles in the game are equal. The only one that's really just stronger than the other ones is wrestling, because it's scaling off of 3 different things, and it's literally meant to just hurt. So that's the only really broken style in the game. It needs a nerf. But after you pick your style and you do the quest for your other styles or from your other trainers, you'll be able to see their skill set like this. Now what you want to do is look at the gray skills. These are the skills you can get if you don't have the style. These golden yellowish skills are the ones that you need the style for. They're not pure skills, but sometimes we call them pure skills just because the official pure skill isn't in the game. If you don't know what a pure skill is, a pure skill is a skill that requires skills from the style and the style itself. So you'll need like 3 of the style skills plus the style, and then you can get the pure skill. But it'll probably be like 5 of the style skills in this game, and then you can get the pure skill because you get a maximum of 6 skills. So as I said, you can talk to other trainers. I'm going to go to a trainer I have unlocked because I did the quest for. I was boxing, but I'm not anymore. As you can see, all the styles have them. They're all pretty equal. The passives, there are some good passives. Ones for less stamina consumption on your M1s, more dodge frames, more damage on your M1s, your light attacks. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, boxing has one where your crit, your M2 turns into a dodge skill. So it has dodge frames. It doesn't turn to a dodge skill, but it has dodge frames. To get style EXP, skill EXP, you hit people with your skills. That's about it. You just hit them with your skills. If you want to get style EXP, like overall EXP, you just train in gyms and dojos. So you can train in the main gym, or you can train in the in dojos like karate, Muay Thai, any of them. They all give you universal EXP. It's not specific to the gym, so you can use it anywhere you want. You can train anywhere you want. After you level up your skills to 100 EXP, you can upgrade the power, speed, or range. I don't know how many upgrades the max is. I'm going to assume 3 to 5, but majority of players, we don't have max upgraded skills. I found an NPC. These NPCs spawn around the map, and you can kill them for tokens and money. I just wanted to put this in a video so that you guys know what they are. I'm lucky getting cooked up. Hold on. Oh no, I'm getting cooked. Let me lock. Let me lock. Oh no, Florida server's cooking me. I play West. Alright. You see I got tokens and cash. Sometimes it'll say it gives you a tattoo, but tattoos aren't in the game yet, so you really don't get anything. But that's the NPC. They spawn around the map. I can make an encounter spot location video if you guys want that, but unless it's requested, I'm not really gonna make it. It's not needed. It's on the Trello, which I'll have linked in the description. Now for what I'd label as miscellaneous, we're going to go over the glowing markings, eyes, and tattoo, which is unobtainable. I already told you about the tattoo when I told you about the NPC, but That was basically me telling you about it again. Glowing eyes is a 0.1% chance and gives a stat buff to everything. And shop, if you go to eye color reroll, you'll see the rate right there. It's absolutely horrid. I've spent 60,000 tokens and haven't gotten it. Up the rates on the weekends. Trust, trust, trust. Glowing mark, that is a 0.5 and provides a 5% stat buff. Same thing with marking. I actually have marking though. I'm hiding my marking with my mask. If your marking doesn't glow, then rejoin the game and it should glow. And if that doesn't work, then check your graphics settings. If neither of those are working, just wait and then it should appear. As you see, my marking is glowing. Alrighty, now I'm going to show you the 3 main food spots, which consist of the 24/7, that gives you energy drinks, donuts, and soda. And then there's a coffee shop, the same coffee shop I was talking about down at the box job. That gives you um, a bacon, egg, and cheese, cheesecake, and there's something else it gives you. I think Dine and Dash just gives you a hamburger and soda. Doesn't really matter what you eat, you won't get fat unless you overeat. Yeah, that's cheesecake, bacon, egg, and cheese, and cream cheese bagel. Um, yeah, this is about it. This is the end of the video after this. After I show you guys this, which is Dine and Dash. Dine and Dash also has ATM. So I think the coffee shop does as well if you need to put your money away. And that's all. That's really all you need to know to get started. If there's anything unanswered, it's probably extremely in depth. And in that case, you can still come to my DMs because I'm a helper. So that's what I'm here for. I'm literally here to help you. So in the Discord, you can add KO_6. And usually I'm online, so I'll respond to you. Just shoot it to my DM.